Hello there, my name is Chris and this is Kerbal Space Program episode 6. We are now updated to the 0.22 patch, which meant all the suspension on the landing legs is now active, which means the base can no longer be dismantled or reattached together. That's not a problem because I did it all in the previous version, which I will show you in just a second. But for now, this is the rover from my first episode. I landed it up there in the Highlands, or just on the edge of this large canyon type thing I'm in, and this is where I drove down to. It was about a 7 km journey. I met the base, which landed here. Unfortunately, as you can see, the base it picked quite a bad spot to land. In this huge flat area I managed to land on probably the steepest hill. I decided that I didn't want to build it on a hill. It was too difficult. Everything kept rolling over. The rover just kept rolling away on its own. So I dragged the whole base down the bottom of the hill to that flat spot down there. It took me a long time. I've not kept much of the footage because it's just so tedious to watch. I might cut in a little bit here though, just to show you me actually dragging it down, because it's quite funny trying to drag down some of the larger pieces, because this base constructor rover just was not big enough to pick them up, but you'll see when you watch the video. So let's have a travel down to see what the base looks like. Oh, this does not want to break. Oh, and that's one way of doing it. What happened there? Why couldn't I stop it? Anyway. Yep, and it's done. So I'll just... Here we are. So what I'll do is, if you watch closely, I get the camera angle right. And let's go back onto stage mode. As I hold the button to move, you can see the suspension. Like there, the problem is these are all weigh exactly the same amount, so it's not that big a deal trying to attach these together. But this is much heavier than this, for example. This whole end, where is it? This end here is very heavy. So these legs are already much more compressed than the others. These ones though were much higher up. So I don't want to detach anything and show you, because I'll never get it attached back again, and I've already updated the game and I do not want to have to go back. But yeah, the base is done. There's still a lot of stuff to do in orbit, which is what I am going to be doing now. Let's see. Don't have a lot of fuel left in there. I made a mistake when I detached it, but unfortunately there's not much I can do about that now. So we are going to... yeah, we're more or less lined. We're going to figure out a trajectory. It does have fuel on board this bit. I've got them. So hopefully the engines on that will be enough, but we'll soon figure that one out. So I'll get everything sorted and I'll come back into the video once it's done. And I'm back. Not going to have much fuel left, and it's gone. So I've used most of it up, but that's not a big deal. Oh, hang on. Now what's... that is that. Okay, so that's not a problem. So I'll just kill that. Nope. No, there we go. Oh, okay. So there's the satellite. So we want to... oh, I've lost the node. That's... oh, okay, it's alright. I know I'm centered, so... so... oh, okay, I overshot that one a little bit. Let's bring that one up a little bit. We have one final mission left to undertake, which is the dropship. Just want to quickly ensure everything is full on there. Yes, it is. I can't remember who's on board this. I think Jebediah's on this, if I'm not mistaken. Jebediah, Bob and Harsey. Yes, he is indeed. So, he is going to be making the journey down to the surface. In fact, you know what? This is... no, I'll come round for another journey. So I'll come back once everything's lined up, and I'll make the drop, as it were. So we are away, and we are preparing to make our first burn to bring us lower. We don't want to be entering the atmosphere at this point. We just want to bring ourselves down so that there's not as much distance to travel. So I'm wanting about 50 because that's where the atmosphere begins. And here we are, making our final approach. Just making the last burn now to bring myself in. Had to make sure I was high enough to come over this canyon, first canyon, and then I need to very quickly burn at the last minute to bring myself in over the base. It's going to use a little bit more fuel than I was hoping, but I could have probably come in a bit lower actually, because I'm still going to be a couple of thousand meters up on this canyon, but never mind. I think these open at about 9,000. Oh, 10,000. I think it's the regular ones that open at 9. So we'll see how these do. We don't think we need to open the regular ones until the last minute. So we're dead on target anyway, it's just a matter of getting the height correct. Light on. Let's get the gear down. For some reason it always takes 2 presses to do that. Yeah, I think this is going to be perfect. Oh yeah, I couldn't have got that any better, I don't think. I'd be surprised if I... Here we go. Do you know what? I think I'm going to land about 100 meters away. Okay, yep. So I've got my lights on, should see. Perfect. So I'm at 270 meters away. Absolutely spot on. So throttle down, and I am going to... Oh, wrong button. Yep, I'm close enough to be able to do that. And there we are. So this guy is going to drive over and meet me, pick me up, using the same system that I built the base with, and bring me back. Okay, so I'm lined up perfectly. It's just about gone through. It probably shouldn't have. It seems to have clipped slightly. And yeah, so just wait for that to stop messing about. And I do have on this, for this purpose, them. So now the question: will this hold the weight of this larger ship? So back to docking mode. Autopilot on. Lower gear. It does. It's heavy, but it's holding it. So let's make the short hop over to the base and deliver our new crew members. Let's slow down. Don't want to crash. I'm not sure it'll survive this whole thing hitting it like it did the little rover. Lights are going on and off, I don't know why that, and I've got funny lighting issues here. Never mind. So, gear down. Nope, you can barely lift. Undock. Hang on, back to staging mode. We need to get these legs. Oh, never mind. So, will this drive out of there? It doesn't want to. Oh. It's fighting. Oh, there we go. The legs. They're on a spring or something. They've gone to full. It's a pity you can't like lock the suspension. I don't even know which way forward. Oh, that's backwards. Right, okay, I'm out. That's why I couldn't get out. So we leave this guy here. And back to our dropship. Dropship's mission is to deliver crew. We're going to be delivering Bob Kerman. Interesting. And we are going to be delivering... Oh, I'll do this every time. Jebediah Kerman. They're both meeting up with our old mate Bill, who is in this. And who have we got left? We have Harsey left. He is going back into orbit on his own. So I got to wait for everything. Oh, in fact, everything is lined up, so I may as well just make the journey now. Now, there is one issue I've got, and that is I'm facing the wrong way. But that's not a problem, because that is what my engines are for. So, take off. Spin ourselves around to the 90 mark. And then begin the ascent. For some reason all the fuel's not in the correct place. I'll fix that. Gear up. So I'm going to use these engines to get to a couple of thousand meters out of the worst part of the atmosphere. And then I'm going to switch to the nuclear engine to get me into orbit. Am I high enough? I think I might be high enough. Yes, everything is going fine. So, let's start transferring these fuel. Okay, we're getting up now. We're passing, or coming up to 30,000 meters. Still got 3/4 of a tank left. And, oh, in fact, it's 80. 80, yeah. I can, circularize at 80. That's a 20 something second burn. So that's not bad. So I'll be low enough to be able to meet the station at that point. 30 seconds with a nuclear engine. That is actually pretty good. Let us boost. And here we are, about to redock with the station. I can't check from here. As I said, this is quite a lot of fuel still in there, so I should be able to refuel myself, make a few more journeys. I was going to build a ship specifically designed for ferrying back and forth between Duna and Kerbal, but I'm not going to bother with that now because of the new patch. I'm going to stick with story mode, career mode I should say. There we are, all done. So this is where I am going to end it, unfortunately. Everything worked out more or less well. The patch has made a few things difficult, and but more importantly it has added career mode, so that is something I really wanted to do. I think the mission was a complete success. I would have liked to have done more, but you know, never mind. So that'll be that. So likes and subscribes would be very much appreciated, and that's goodbye from me until next time.